Hi, I'm Allison Palumbo, and you are looking at the dashboard for my courses at Big Bend Community College, all of which are online for me this quarter. And I'm going to take you on a tour through my English 102 class to help you understand a little bit about my approach to courses. So the class opens on the homepage. The first day they don't see all the announcements, they just see the course menu. But then I have the announcements added for the rest of the quarter when they already know where everything is. And you may note that there's a lack of graphic design. I don't have banners. I don't have any buttons here. I used to have design things like that, but when we ended up going fully online for COVID, we have a large rural student population, and a lot of them did not have reliable access to Wi-Fi and had to use hotspots or come on campus to sit in their cars. And so we all got together and we tried to organize things for our online classes as simply as possible. So I took away a lot of that. I reduced the video content and tried to make it so that students would be able to at least access the course. Now, I organize my class based on the modules, and so everything that they need is under the modules, and they begin with the syllabus module. Here you can see a little bit more of how I like to design things using color and, of course, not just text headers or indentation, but other elements including different varieties of text boxes, some colors that set things apart, and all of the information that they need in terms of what they're going to be learning, what the class expectations, and what my instructor information are available under this syllabus. So here you see a little bit about me, and here I have text headers so that they know when I am available. I also like to provide instructional resources that fill in student gaps of knowledge, preparation, and experience, and also kind of personalize their development in the class. So they come in with a lot of different abilities and backgrounds, and I try to create a level playing field with that. And when we begin the first week, the course is all about getting acquainted with what it means to learn online, what we're going to be doing, and then getting them acquainted with each other so that they can start getting comfortable. I also have the classes organized with headers and indentations. They are organized by week and then by date, and then I try to use specific titles so that they know what they're going to be focusing on that day, and that way it kind of gets them trained on that one specific outcome. So here they're getting to know each other a little bit. I have an introductory discussion board post. I generally have a variety of avenues for them to practice skills and applying their content knowledge. I do like to provide some varied formats like video with closed caption and PowerPoint lectures, just kind of break it up. But it is a very heavy reading website because this is an English class and I want them to practice reading online as much as anything else. Throughout the quarter, I have at least 2 to 3 opportunities for student-to-student connection every week, 1 to 2 opportunities for student-teacher interaction, where I provide supportive and or substantive feedback, depending on whether it's a formative or summative assessment that I'm giving. I use rubrics, and I always provide examples of different types of assignments they complete. So I give them an example of what an effective discussion board post and peer comment contains, or what type of, depending on the type of essay they're writing, I'll give them an example of that and break it down and help them understand what they are doing. And all of my classes reflect best practices for regular and substantive interaction, student accessibility, and quality instruction techniques. And I make continual improvements based on what I learn from research and from anonymous student course feedback, basically every quarter. And one of the most common praises I get from students in their evaluations of my courses is that the course is very highly organized. It's easy for them to follow. It keeps them from getting confused so that then they don't panic. And right now, I currently have 50% of my students who took my 101 courses last quarter online are taking my 102 class online because specifically they told me that they really liked the way that the class was set up and it made sense to them, and it allowed them to focus more on the challenges of the learning rather than trying to figure out how to work through Canvas. So thank you for your time, and I look forward to talking to you more about my approaches.